What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Tank. Today, I think I've pretty much got one of the best budget 4K gaming monitors that you can possibly get. Today, we're going to be going over the Asus VP28UQG 4K monitor. Now, going through this monitor, it comes in a pretty basic packaging, your standard stereotypical brown Asus packaging that most monitors come in. This particular monitor is a 28-inch 4K Ultra HD 3840 by 2160 4K monitor. 4K is essentially 4 times your standard high-definition 1080p resolution, as shown by having 4 full screens within the one actual monitor screen. Now, this particular monitor comes with a 1 millisecond response time, whereas the refresh rate is unfortunately 60 hertz. Well, if you're not familiar with what the hertz essentially stands for, that means if, say, you're gaming and you're at 80 frames per second, you're actually only going to physically see 60 frames per second. So if you're looking for, 60 frames per second and still really high quality gaming, I think this monitor goes a long way. On top of that, it has great color replication. It's a TN panel, not an IPS panel, so what TN panels are commonly known for is their colors and their lack of, viewing angles. You can view it from almost the side and you don't get a whole lot of, banding and color distortion. Now, one of the things I really like that sets this monitor aside is that you lose all those stupid little buttons on the bottom of the monitor or back of the monitor, and you get one single joystick. One single joystick is utilized to access, game menus, to look at the on-screen crosshairs that you can put on this monitor, as well as going through all of your optimizations and color settings for this monitor, picking your different color modes, setting your brightness, saturation, and then going a little bit further in your OSD menu and so on. Now, this monitor comes with a 3-prong power cable, an HDMI cable, as well as a DisplayPort cable. The stand is nothing fantastic, especially for this price range. I got this monitor for $299, and I think you can buy it used/renewed on Amazon for about $230, $240 or so you can, really save some money. So when looking at the stand, it's a very simple base plate. In my particular case, I have it mounted, VESA mount with its standard 100 by 100 millimeter mounting to a 3-monitor stand. Now, for the connection ports on this monitor, you've got one 3.5 millimeter jack, so you have sound through, but there are no speakers on this particular monitor. You also have 2 HDMI ports, 2.0, so they do both support 4K, and you have one DisplayPort, 1.2 jack, depending on how you're hooking up your system or game consoles to this monitor. Now, this monitor is 4K Ultra HD, but it does not support HDR10. It does not support Dolby Vision. You're gonna have to pay a little bit more money to get those features. Now, with this monitor, one of the greatest features that comes with it is its adaptive sync / FreeSync compatibility. So if you have an AMD card, you're good right out of the get-go. And luckily, as of June 2019, if you have an NVIDIA card, any of the GTX models or RTX models, you are able to use G-Sync with this monitor because they've opened up their G-Sync compatibility list. Now, it might not be a verified monitor, but through my testing, could take a quick look at Doom, it works phenomenally. Now, you can see from the Doom little demo I'm playing here, the color quality is fantastic. There's no tearing, there's nothing. It's just sweet, sweet gameplay. Then quickly going over to some Quake 2, which has been re-enhanced with ray tracing. At 4K, it looks phenomenal for an old game, I guess. But it looks great, it plays great, and on this monitor, trying to capture it as much as I can through my camera, it looks absolutely fantastic. So guys, like I said, I think this particular monitor is one of the best for the price. At $299 brand new, and used you can get it even less / renewed on Amazon. I think this is probably one of the best 28-inch 4K monitors you're possibly going to get. So guys, I appreciate you watching as always, if you like the content, please press that like button, hit the little bell notification to keep up to date, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe for all future content. I'm definitely trying to put out as much content as possible now, really diving in with all my new gear and new setup, and I really got no reason not to. So while you're at it, let me know in the description below if you think this monitor is the best budget gaming monitor for 4K under $300, or if there's another one out there. You know, I've heard some rumors about the Pixio one and a couple other AOC models that, you know, definitely have piqued my interest. And if you want to see them, let me know. But as always, guys, have a good one.